I think it's time to kick off 2020 here with a new live stream. So, let's just go ahead and jump straight into things here. Welcome to our first stream of the new year. This is Sonic Before the Sequel. This is a fan-made Sonic game from the same person who made Spark the Electric Jester. This is how he started to get his name out there in the video game scene in general. He made a bunch of Sonic fan games, and the ones he's the most known for in general are Sonic Before the Sequel and Sonic After the Sequel. So we're going to be playing ourselves some Before the Sequel in tonight's stream. I will say though, this game, very janky. It took a bit to get this set up because, for starters, I had this running earlier, and then when I was going to get the set up the stream like an hour beforehand, the game just crashed every time I turned it on. I don't know what changed, but it just randomly started to crash on its own. And then I couldn't get it working for like half an hour, so it took a bit of tinkering, but it's working. Also, this game doesn't have native controller support, so I gotta do some stupid workaround stuff to get my controller to emulate itself as a keyboard so I can actually play this game comfortably. Otherwise, I'd be playing this game by moving the character with my right fingers, since it uses arrow keys to move, and I disagree with that one. I don't want to do that. So yeah, we're here, we're live, even though this game really wanted to make sure I couldn't go live. Let's go ahead and just start a new game. I've done enough. Excuse me, oh jeez, good start. Alright, hiccuping. I already done enough rambling here. Now, as you can see, this game has some weird resolutions. It's either 240p or 640p, and that's it. This game kind of has a full screen mode, but I'm not using it because full screen mode just basically means taking whatever video resolution you have it set at and then just setting your computer screen as that resolution. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just playing this in windowed mode. So for my sake, that means I'm actually not playing this game off the actual window, because that's very tiny. A 480p window size on a computer is impossible to see. So I'm playing this off the OBS preview window, which is actually much bigger than the game. So if you have any weird issues, I'm gonna just blame it on just my setup. This, like I said, this is a very weird game. It was released in 2012. So I'm gonna give the guy some crap because of how he's always programmed stuff. I've had issues with Spark in the past. So I guess he really hasn't learned too much over the years, but I'm not gonna give him too much crap for this one because it is the first big game he's actually made. And this is 2012, so back then a lot of fan games were doing weird crap like this one. No controller support, no real full screen support, stuff like that is kind of expected from the Zera fan games. So it looks like I have myself the Super Peel out from Sonic CD. I'm just going to pretty much try a lot of Sonic's native moves from all of his like 2D outings. The only stuff I don't really expect is stuff from newer games like the Drop Dash, because that was added way after this game came out, so I wouldn't expect anything like that to be in this game. Unless it got like maybe an updated version, which would add it, but when I've seen the last update was around the time this game did come out, so nothing really changed. I know after the sequel got an update, but not this one. Man, that was a quick first stage. I was just kind of blazing through all that. That was a weird remix of the Sonic CD jingle. I don't know if I like that one. It was a little busy. So, it's a very interesting area we're in, because it looks like a version of Sky Sanctuary. Even though it's really not, because this game, in terms of like storyline, what the heck was that? Why did it fall through the floor? Was that like a different layer? Let me try going right instead. Yeah, it's definitely a layering issue. But, yeah, this game actually is taking place before the events of Sonic 2. Hence why it's called Sonic Before the Sequel. So, us being in like a pseudo Sky Sanctuary area is interesting for that reason. I mean, this is a fan's take on what happened after the events of Sonic 1, so who knows where we're going to be going because of that. It could be anywhere. I mean, heck, we can go to City Escape and that would make sense to some fans, so who knows. I do like this nice look of like Emerald Hill combined with the rain here. It's a nice, like, dreary look to the area. These loops are a little hard to see, though. That's the only weird issue I have with the graphics in this area. Oh, hey, look at that, checkpoint. We didn't find one of those in the first act because we went through it so fast. Oh, an extra life. Oh, I do like the extra life remix jingle. They did a good job there. Yeah, thanks for the 22 months of subscribing, Allison. I appreciate it. How you doing if you're in chat? A lot of spikes. Let me just maneuver around as best as I can. Ring box, I'll take that. I don't know if there's special stages in this or not. I don't know how you get them. That's not how. Can't believe that worked. Getting Eggman first somehow actually made me get the rings. Oh, okay. Well, you lose all momentum if you hit a wall. Like, it's just gone forever. Good to know. I'm gonna take this slow and easy. You doing good? It's good to hear. What? Really? Who put that? Why? Why'd you put this spring there? Troll spring. Oh, that was the end of the stage. If I didn't get hit so many times there and kept my rings, I could have seen if there was a special stage ring here. I'll have to check next time I hit a checkpoint if we have 50 rings, if there's something there. Because it could be like Sonic 2. Who knows? This is before the sequel. It doesn't mean they take ideas from the sequel. We have Spin Dash after all. That's a lot of spikes. How's the holiday? It was pretty good. Nice and relaxing. Glad I took that, like, what was it, 3-week break? Somewhere around there? It was well deserved. And December was, like, pretty rough for, like, a good chunk of it. It was good just to have a nice break. How was your holiday? You guys have a good holiday season? This is really weird. I know what this is. This is, like, it's elements from a cut Sonic 2 zone. I can't remember the zone's name off the top of my head, but it's like a jungle zone, never made into the final game. But the layering made it a little bit hard to see the bridges. You're relaxing, lots of food, family, etc. Now that sounds like a good time. Funny enough, a lot of my holiday was just... It was a lot of what you're saying there, like food, spending time with friends and family. And after Christmas, Zelda, because I've just been playing a crap ton of Skyward Sword since I got that for Christmas. So I'm getting it like an honest chance this time around since I actually own the game. And I'm almost done. Really enjoying it. Oh, go back, go back. Oh, barely. I don't know how I got that. I only had 28 rings, but sure. Hey, Celtics, how you doing? Alright, what's this kind of special stage? I mean, it's an interesting idea. I'll give it that, because it's combining like the Sonic 1 special stage with more like this endless runner collect the rings, similar to like Sonic Advance 1. Kind of weird. I don't know what the stipulation is to win. If it's like Sonic 2, we have to have a certain amount of rings at the end, or if it's like, oh, just get 50 and you're good. Seen the game before? I've heard about this a lot. I've never really played it myself. That's why I'm excited to see how this is going to play. Especially after playing the official game this developer made, Spark. When's the special stage end? This is a long special stage. Oh, I wish I could go down. There's a lot of rings. Chose the wrong path. Special stage complete. And I got a 1-up and that's it. Okay, so this is like Sonic Heroes special stages after like the first act where you don't get a Chaos Emerald, it's just for extra lives. Okay. Nice Kirby reference. Also, why do you look like you're right from Stunt Racer FX? You look like the truck in that game in particular. Hey, you on the Eevee? Eevee, how you doing? The second favorite fan game? Wonder what the first is. Yeah, I've heard like good things about this game over the years. so I wanted to try it myself. Also, these tires are very bouncy. Holy crap. I have to pay attention more to what I'm doing. Can I? No. I can't really do anything like super peel out or spin dash because it's a constant runner. It's kind of like a Sonic Advance 2 boss fight because no boss fight in that game had you sitting still. Besides like the final boss, really. Like the final boss in the main story, just like you stand still and try to avoid stuff. It was very different. Oh, after the sequel will be your favorite. Alright. I understand that. I've heard After the Sequel is a better game in comparison. I did get the DX upgrade too, so it has like extra stuff. I heard that one had a drop dash. Also, for my testing, it had controller support. Thankfully. I'm glad it had controller support, because this one does not, and it's weird to play this with Joy to Key. Hey Matt, how you doing? Can I touch it? No, says Sonic. I guess that's how Tails first met Sonic in this timeline. Oh, we can just play as Tails now, so I guess we're doing some catch-up here. Just seen him run away, now it's time to chase after Sonic. Do you have a super peel out? No. Okay, you just have spin dash. That makes sense. Don't touch. It's only Sonic's job to touch. Tails can just stare. Oh, nope. Going up. Yeah, Tails actually has a running animation in this. It's pretty interesting. There was an option when we started the game to change animations. Like, we could have had this new running animation style on or off. And personally, I don't know why you would play with that. Oh, God. So this is like what it's like to be like Yoshi. Like, wow. I was not expecting fuzzies in this game. It's not Yoshi's Island. What? Oh, okay, guess we zipped. Can we do that again? Oh, nope, I'm falling through the layer. Okay, maybe we can't zip again. I want to try that one more time. Alright, it's like right around here. No, I don't know how that happened the first time. Whatever, we'll just fly up there to get our life. Hey, Super Spyro, how you doing? Game reminds me of Sonic CD with different... I mean, I can see that right now, especially, because this area looks like a zone from Sonic CD. Why was that bag floating? Okay, now he's gone. There he is. Teach me your ways. How do you do that? Okay, weird layering again. Kind of hard to tell what's there. Alright, running on the wall. Is there like one fuzzy in the stage? Where are the rest of them? Oh, there they are. As soon as they talk about it. I want to do some fast platforming real high. This is the Sonic way. They even make the same sound from Yoshi's Island. Although it seems like they also cut down my speed. I mean, that makes sense. I wouldn't go fast if I was stripping out like this. What are in these fuzzies? Oh wow, that really cuts your speed. I don't get any speed to get up these ramps. Should probably hit the checkpoint, and away I go. Thought the stars were bad for a sec. Yeah, they almost look like they could be an enemy. There are star enemies like this in Sonic. I wouldn't be surprised if they're here too. What? Okay. Didn't see that spring there. Ooh, a shield. Give me that. That's a very blue shield. Very, like, royal blue. Oh. Thanks, Bad Nick. Now I'm high. At least that doesn't affect my flying speed. I mean, it affects all my air speed, but flying? Nah, we're good. I gotta just wait for that to move, and then I'll fly. Who needs platforming when I have tails? Oh, nope. Wanted to land there, but I figure rubbed against the jump button a little bit too much. Is that it? Ah, oh, yeah, at the end. Favorite boss themes up ahead? Ooh. Well, it's good to hear they changed up the boss themes then. It's not gonna be the same for every level, and I'm looking forward to that. Let's see if we can hold on to these rings for a decent amount of time. Let's keep on losing them in this zone. Or the set of zones, I guess. Lost them a lot in like the first set of levels too. I'm going backwards. Kind of. I mean, he got me a life, so that doesn't really matter. I'll take the life. And whatever was in here... Oh, shield. Okay. Nice little secret. Who needs platforming? Certainly not me. Tails. Never need the platforming. I mean, that's why Tails is one of the best characters in Sonic Adventure 1. It's like a race Sonic on foot where I could just fly to the end. Yeah, I'm gonna just fly to the end. That's why Tails' story is probably one of the easiest in that game. You don't need to be trying in those races, you'll just win. Oh, okay, nice dubstep all of a sudden. Tails really experiences a lot when he has a fuzzy in his system. Tails' flying is really good in this game. Like in a lot of other games, I swear, you can't fly up this high in the sky this quick. Wait. Just barely made it. Oh, 3D blast music all of a sudden. That's different. I mean, I'm glad, because honestly, this is a way better special stage theme than the Sonic 1 special stage. That one gets very repetitive very quick. Nah, I chose wrong. I'm gonna go down. Sometimes the top path is not always the best path. Well, those are some trippy looking rings around the border. Oh, you can even fly on these special stages. It's not really as useful here, if you want to be honest, but I had the power. And that's it. How many lives do I get? Just one? So, no better than the first time I played one of these stages. I mean, it's still good to get lives. Oh, I could not see that. It was a bad time to jump. Okay, apparently I just zip off the platform. That was weird. Oh, I see what they did here. That was clever. Or not. Okay, I guess that was just a one-time thing. Zipping through the boss's head kind of made sense there, so I wouldn't cheese him. What? How did that not hit him? That's weird. Went right through his head. Alright, this guy's hitbox is really weird. Got a little lucky there, though, because if I didn't kill him, I probably would have died from one of his little pieces there. That was a little scary. Not gonna lie, that boss theme reminds me a lot of something from Hat in Time. It sounds very similar to Hat in Time music. You know, that game was like a good 5 years after this. Alright, oh, suddenly Sonic. Wonder if Tails will ever catch up to Sonic. Maybe someday. I want that life. Good. Okay, these function as those little, like, spin circle things in Scrap Brain. Very similar, which I'm kind of surprised, because they don't have any, like, extra momentum built up here, because those platforms spin. These are stationary. Can I get up this? I did for a split second. I want up. I gotta peel out. There you go. Hey, Amber, how you doing? So many rings. Give me all the rings. Don't take them away. Thank you. I want to find a checkpoint. If I can get a checkpoint with this set of rings, I want to see there's special stages for Chaos Emeralds. Oh, come on. How am I not making that? Now, let me try one more time. Ah, if I don't hit that box, then I'm just going to fall. Although I could have just done this the whole time. I feel when you avoid the easy solution because you don't know about it. Alright, very long Monday. How you doing? Doing alright. I can kind of agree with the long Monday thing. I've had a productive day, but I've also had some weird tech issues that plagued the day. I don't know if there's anything there. I kind of zipped by that a little too quick. Oh, thanks. I was trying to avoid that. Is that a spring? Yes, it is. Didn't really lead anywhere, though, but it's fancy to get out of the water with the spring. Come on, Sonic, you can do it. There you go. It's good enough. Oh, I can actually grab on the stuff here. I mean, I can't climb with it, so I have to keep on jumping on and off. It's not like the gravel bars in other Sonic games. Seems like there's always something. Yeah, pretty much. There's always a weird quirk. I mean, this game is definitely one that gave me a lot of tech issues. Can you please get up there? There you go. Kept on hitting the wall, made me fall. This game gave me a lot of tech issues before I started, but I'm really not surprised because the same guy from Sparky Electric Jester, which is also known to be one of the buggiest games I've ever played on live streams. I feel when you had to modify the game code just to pause the game. And I had to literally I had to put this game in compatibility mode for the boot. Every time it got to the intro cutscene in the game, it just crashed. It's an older fan game, but that's still really bad. Oh, there's a spike ball there. Well, I can't gain momentum on this platform. I'll just have to go. Wow, that's a long fall. Thanks, slope, making me fall into the spike ball. Jumping from slopes is always weird in Sonic games. This one's no exception. Like how you go from 0 to 100 after you pass a checkpoint. I mean, not a checkpoint, a goalpost. As soon as the Sonic touches that, it's like, alright, I'm done here. I'm out. Bye. Spend them channel points. I like the combinations we can get with some of these emotes. Keep them coming. Put them channel points to use. Work on the new Twitter, YouTube banners. Okay, good. Appreciate that. I know I've been using the same stuff for a little while. So it was always good to have like a good change of pace. Betting we say that because it's Sonic. It's time for a change of pace. Got 12 on the beginning of the stream. That's a lot. Yeah, you definitely had your channel points carry over from last time. I'm still trying to figure out how channel points really work too, because I don't know how you earn certain amounts. I know like the more you watch, the more you earn. Come on, Sonic, you barely made that. You could have easily continued to walk. Yeah, but I don't know like what's the increments for earning them, because a lot of the times I'll just be in a chat and then I'll get like 50 after a few minutes, and then sometimes I just get like 300 out of nowhere. Something stupid like that. I think it depends on like if more people interact with the channel points, maybe you also get more as like a bonus. Because I never really use any of my channel points yet in channels. I just never really get around to doing that stuff. I'm usually a lurker, so that's why. Thanks, Miss Dom, new artwork to work with. Yeah, oh yeah! Everyone give like a huge shout out and personal thanks to our good friend Allison here in the chat. Always does some great artwork for us. I haven't shown it yet, but she did work on a new graphic for me, along with a bunch of other friends of mine over on our collab channel, the LP League. Maybe we'll have some information to share about those images soon. Ooh, maybe just follow everything. Just everything. Click on the links, and there's just be like 100 links popping up right now. Oh, here's a guide about channel points. Alright, I appreciate that one. I'll definitely want to look at the guide to see why sometimes I get more channel points than other times. Because, yeah, channel points are weird. Definitely takes some time to get used to these. What is this music? Oh, it would probably help. Yeah, that'd probably help if my game wasn't, like, the non-active window. The screen started to move. That was actually my controller. I was pushing the game around because my D-pad's mapped to the arrow keys. I guess it defaulted me over when I clicked back in the OBS window to moving the dang screen. That's fun. I think all these rings are on the path I'm currently taking. Makes up for the weird I'm moving my own Twitch stream layout issue. And then didn't do like a good few seconds of the special stage. A lot of Kirby music in this fan game. I'm used to saying ROM hacks because that's what they usually are. I can tell this guy liked Kirby. And this almost sounds like Dragon Ball music. Oh, nope, it's Kirby. What the heck is this thing? Why do all of Eggman contraptions this time around have eyes? You just have a pack of googly eyes laying around. It's like, I should probably use these. Wait, is he already dead? No, he's not. That was weird. I was gonna say, no way you'd be dead after like a few jumps. It's weird how it just randomly exploded like that. He's really shooting fast, though. I don't like this. Yeah, I had a feeling when I'm at the edge of the screen, no more rings are coming in. Alright, destroy his bottom piece and make it explode a bit. He's really hard to hit when he gets basically barely off the ground. No more rings gonna spawn? Really? Oh, come on. This is a bad time to have no more rings spawn. Oh, couldn't see because of the flash on the screen there for a second. Oh, invincibility frames ran out just when I was going for the ring. It's very hard to like realign yourself in these auto-running boss fights because your momentum when you jump in the air in these is kind of weird. Like you push back on left and you barely move left, like it keeps your momentum. So in this kind of a boss fight, it's really hard to readjust your jumps, and there's nothing you can do at that point. You're almost committed to your jump. That when you hit the edge of the screen, you bounce back like a rubber ball. Like, you really go backwards fast. There. Give me the ring. Even though I don't need it. Points. That was a more awkward one compared to our first boss fight. I can tell the running bosses are going to be a little bit of an issue at times. The Great Cave Offensive, starring Miles Tails Brower. Or it's the Hidden Palace Zone. With a lot of flashing lights. What? I can interact with the crystals? That's different. Did you use Hadouken? That is cool. Gotta leave him be. He's got more Hadoukens to do. Oh, I missed the life entirely on that one. I'll take the safety this time and just fly to it. Oh, great placement for the spike. Right off screen so I can't see. Wait, what? Oh, I killed him. I want to hear that again. He's doing the spinning kick move from Street Fighter as well. And now I want to find the gray turtle robot because I want to hear the spin kick again. I can never remember how to pronounce that because all these Street Fighter moves are complex. Hope in terms of some button combinations, just how to say them. Am I supposed to platform off of these? Is that what they wanted? 'Cause I can fly and cheese this, but I want to see. I'm having a hard time doing anything on these crystals. Maybe it is my original idea. I mean, I'm sticking to them. Oh, I get it. Hang on. Wait for them to come down. That's what happens. You stick to them and then you can move yourself around. Come on, kick for me. You're not gonna kick? I get to hear you like once and then you give up. Let's see if I can trigger him to do that. I really want to hear this. There he goes. And he's done again. I think the problem is he's clipping through the floor after he's done doing that, so he can't move. Oh wow, those crystals give you a lot of speed. And then this happens. These are very weird objects. That was just called Lost Levels to reference the Lost Level from Sonic 2. Okay, well maybe the Lost Levels plural this time. Okay, different area. This is definitely the wood zone that was just cut out of Sonic 2. Almost 1-to-1 so far, even in terms of like a layout. Very similar to wood zone. I think that's the actual name. Now thinking about it. Oh, at the same time I killed you, you wanted to kill me. Wait, what? No, go back. I want that. Oh, come on, there's a gap. I can fit down there. I want that invincibility. Oh, not again. I really want the invincibility. Come on. Okay, don't know why that randomly went down. It wouldn't first time. This invincibility is lasting quite a long time. I'm glad I grabbed it, especially for all this. Oh, there we go. So I was wondering when it was going to run out. That's a long timer. A lot of rings. Just about enough to enter the special stage again. And they're gone. That didn't take long. I feel when you lose all your rings right next to the goal. It happens all the time. Oh, now we're in this hidden sand zone that was cut from Sonic 2. A lot of these cut zones, they actually come back in future Sonic games in some kind of way. Like this one, I believe, is supposed to be like Mirage Zone, or Mirage... whatever it's called again from Sonic Mania. It's hard to remember because I haven't played that game in a while. It was very similar to the Mania stage. They took a lot of things that were from some cut zones in Sonic 2 for their own original zones. Then we got this icy area, which that's basically Ice Cap in the series. Oh, well, that was a fast rock. Don't stand in front of these, we're gonna spit fire. Go back. Spraying too powerful. Oh, I like that. The music's changing based on the area of the level we're in. Where if we're in the frozen side, it gets more somber. If we're in the desert side, it gets more fierce. That spin kick has a big hitbox. I don't think I should have got hit there. Disagree with that one, for sure. Give me more rings, just to be safe. Are we going back to the surface? Yeah, here we are. Have all these different caves, and now we're back to the very beginning area. Special stage now. Looks like our trend is every time we get to the end of Act 3, we've been getting these special stages. This is 3 for 3. Let's keep that up. Oh yeah, this is definitely some Beta Sonic 2 music. I think this is supposed to be like Beta Sky Chase or something? I can't remember the exact things. True Sonic fan doesn't remember any specifics of the series. To be fair, it's a lot of cut content. Can you blame me? Most people forgot about the cut content and then Google it whenever they do research and make the videos. I'm not scripted. Never scripted. Imagine doing a whole live stream scripted. Just taking away the personal element at that point, the whole improv. Just be scripted. Script your life. That'd be something. We get to 200 before we get to the end of the stage? Nope. Got close though. I was okay, had a lot of things to do. That's fine. You gotta take care of things, you go do things. Yeah, he got hands now. Oh, just Sonic Colors boss music now. This is basically one of the bosses from Sonic Colors then. I'm gonna compare this one more to the boss fight in Planet Wisp than Tropical Resort. It's the same boss, basically, but the difference is in Planet Wisp, you had spikes. I guess the spike ball is his Spike Wisp. Where's my Spike Wisp? I don't like how those rings disappeared from me. Don't come back. Careful. I see those rings, I'm gonna get them. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more. Got him. Hi, ZeroSM0, how you doing? And hey, Ethan, how you doing? Are there big rings in the game? We found big rings for like special stages at the end of an act. Once you have 50 rings, they seem to just give us extra lives though. They haven't given us a Chaos Emerald yet. I don't even know there are Chaos Emeralds in this. But maybe not at all in this game. Oh, Eggman blue screened. Well, that serves him right. Launch speed too slow or too low? I didn't get to read that before I faded. One of the two. Oh, the Chaos Emeralds. I love how someone just wrote a book about it. Conveniently here. Ooh, I've already liked in the beginning of this stage. This music is so good so far. I love slow, jazzy pieces like this. This stuff is nice and relaxing. Kind of feels weird in a Sonic game, though. Relaxing music. Usually it has high-paced stuff, but it could pick up its beat. Can I get that from here? Let me try this. Yeah, there we go. Doing well. How's everyone else doing? Alright, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I do like how this game has the Sonic CD running style where as soon as you pick up speed, it scrolls the screen slightly to the right. Makes it a lot easier to see things upcoming. That's one of my favorite things about Sonic CD, is the fact that it scrolls more to the right. So you have less of a chance just to run into something at high speeds. Oh, okay. These are back from Tropical Zone. I wasn't expecting the screws to be here. You get a lot of momentum when you jump all those too. Like, you just zip over to the side of the screen, depending which way you hold. Oop, invincibility. Give me this. This lasts for days. Okay, that's definitely right from a different game. I've heard that bouncing in plenty of other games. Yeah, Sonic music is a bit more exciting. True. It's usually you find a lot of Sonic music upbeat because of just how fast in nature it is, but there have been a lot of those exception games. I mean, the biggest example is just probably Sonic R, but that soundtrack in general was just very different compared to anything else in the series. Not bad, it's just not fitting. Alright, at least it didn't fall off. That's where it's gonna fall off there. Oh, there's 2 goalposts. So if I jumped to the top half, I would have got to the other one. This feels weird to have one that's complete and then the other one just gives me a thumbs down. Very different. Wait, Act 2A? They break up an act into multiple chunks? Also, this saxophone right now. This guy going all in. Sonic Chronicles. Oh, we only want to talk about that soundtrack. That one was just terrible. Not fitting. Not energetic, just terrible. Ooh, speed shoes. Haven't gotten those yet in this game. And they live up to their name. They make you go fast. I thought I saw a spring under there. It's like, can we get to the ceiling after all? Get the stars. What? Okay. Now we just got Stunt Racer FX levels here. This is literally a Stunt Racer FX level. And you're required to do that to actually move on, too. Interesting. Oh, yep, that's the truck right from the game. What was over to the left here? Let me see. Glad I forgot it existed. Yeah, it's better off to forget that Chronicles even exists. How did I get that giant speed boost? Was it because I hit a car? I guess it's because I jumped off a car. Don't fall down. Cars are gonna run me over. Was not expecting a bunch of Stunt Racer FX references in this band game. Really was not. A lot of people kind of forget that game exists, if you want to be honest. I mean, if also want to be honest on that one, it's for good reason. It was an okay game. Like, the biggest problem it had was it was a fun racer, but it ran at like 2 frames a second. The game was so bad for the Super Nintendo, it couldn't handle it. Just chugged it. I mean, it runs a little bit better if you play it on like the Switch, because it's a part of the SNES library there. Still very slowdowny, but I don't think it was as bad as actual Super Nintendo. They might have sped the game up by a slight amount. Not as much lag. Nope. Bad place for that enemy. Bad place. Oh, that's what those guys do when they open their mouths. They just propel you upwards. They're not really that much of an enemy at that point. They're kind of helpful, actually. I mean, they're not. There's an enemy placed right above that thing. So then they bounce you into its friend. Why was the last zone called 2A? If we're into Act 3, why was the last one 2A? What happened to 2B? Yeah, that's some really funky music. It still doesn't fit the fast nature of Sonic, but it's still really good. Oh, that, of course, felt a little too much there. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but sure thing. Got a little bit of a skip there. No, could have actually skipped a lot there. Let me try that again. 'Cause I think that would actually be better. Yeah, I didn't really save too much time, but that felt better to do. Less screws I gotta run up. Oh no. Okay, good. I thought that was a pit down there. I mean, this game does a nice job of telling you when there's a pit, because, yeah, the red sign's right there. Whenever there's a pit, one of those appears. It tells you, hey, don't fall. Because that happens. At least that wasn't a pit. Just a spike pit. Okay, nothing up there. I also thought he could bounce me. I was wrong. It was his friend I was thinking of. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to kill those enemies without getting hurt yourself. Hitbox is a little weird. They're pretty much all spikes. Oh. Oh. Let's say, if we can walk on the wall, is there a secret? And then, nah, it's just an extra spring. Doesn't really matter. I'm not expecting half the time to go through these walls like I am. Not as easy to tell what portions of the wall are real and then what portion have hidden platforms. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ah, we were too far off the stage because I couldn't go back. Oh, we missed the special stage. I guess it really doesn't matter what you do to get the special stage at the end. It seems like you're guaranteed to get a special stage ring at the end of every Act 3. Because I had like one ring. One ring never gives you special stages. Oh no, Eggman flying up on that giant banana. That is literally a banana. What? Why? Eggman, were you hungry when you made this boss? Is that a banana or a lemon? Either one is accurate. Ah, a little too fast on that one. Try again. Oh, I can actually stand still on this. Compared to the ground where it's propelling you forward. I mean, I can actually do different things up here. Like, let me try this. Go up. Now we're gonna spin dash onto him. Why not? He loses all my rings, but we're fancy. Oh, come on. There was rings right there. I was gonna jump too, but it's like I couldn't really do that yet because I was still trying to get a grasp on my situation here. Man, these rings, I don't like how far they bounce in this area. It's a little hard to keep up with. Well, but now we know our lesson. If we do a spin dash into him, we'll just immediately collide with a bullet. Propelling upwards from the jump is a better idea. Alright, just slightly nudge on the D-pad here. There we go. Now we'll get back to the top. Whack him in the head. I don't know how many hits this banana has, but we'll find out soon. Ah, I was hoping to bounce back onto that platform. Oh, give me the ring. Hey Monty, how you doing? Sonic is this? It's a fan-made game called Sonic Before the Sequel. So it's not an official Sonic game. It's a fan-made. Not ROM hack. Don't standalone thing. It's always hard to judge because half the fan-made Sonic games are ROM hacks. Okay, well. Oh, there he is. I was like, where did Eggman go? Suddenly we got the clear screen, but no Eggman dying. He was just behind us the whole time. Hey, that's me. Sonic, wait up. Wait, the song's gonna have lyrics? Oh, I guess this is where it's trying to teach you how to fly. Oh, I guess you're supposed to do that because if you don't, then the platform doesn't open. I thought you were supposed to fly upwards. That's different. Ah, he flippers. So this is a little bit of a pinball stage too. Kind of weird to get a Casinopolis mixed into like a Def Egg Zone. Oh, it's Slicers! Hi, how you doing? You look very terrified. Let me kill you first. Now we'll move on. What does it do? Oh, you have to stand on it for a while. It's like nothing's happening. Tails playable a mainline Sonic game is not an adventure? It's impossible. He is playable in all the games he's been in since Sonic 2. Like, he's playable in 2, 3, Knuckles, obviously the Adventures. Most games he's actually featured in, I believe. It wasn't until more modern games that pretty much made only Sonic playable. No Tails. Even though he could easily be playable in a lot of modern games. Imagine Tails with the boost. There's a Generations mod for that. Perhaps Generations mod for everything. If you thought of something, they probably modded that into the game. And at this rate, it's starting to also become the same thing with Mania. So many mods for Mania. Looks like getting Astral Change Spirits and Ultimate on the 17th. That'd be interesting. Because I haven't really referenced that game at all in Smash yet. I was wondering when they would, because they had a Spirit event for Demon X Machina when that came out. That was a month after Astral Chain. So that's cool to see we're getting spirits, at least from Astral. It's a good game. I need to play more of it. I'm probably going to just restart my file at this point, because 3 hours in, I only played that like one session around the time it came out, and I forgot everything. So I should probably just restart my file. I should probably kill you if I'm going to get the shield. Oh, that's not a platform. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a piece of the background for a second. That's a slicer arm. Oh, these slicers are telepathic. Oh, he's horrified now. Die. I thought he was throwing his ardens, but no, he's controlling it with his mind. It's very different. Stream game? Astral Chain's probably like a game I do like first playthrough on my own first, because that's the kind of game where I just like blast the speakers on my TV, kick back comfortably in the couch, and then play from there. It's one of those I call them almost like cinematic experience games for me. It's kind of weird. I classify a lot of games like that where I feel more immersed. Totally love Dark Heel to be added as music. Don't think we would get music with added spirits. I would hope maybe they would just do that at one point. Because I know they could easily still add songs in that aren't from characters they have, but yeah, I agree with you there, Ethan. They're probably not going to add the song because if they're doing spirits, they usually don't add music. I mean, the only time we got extra music that wasn't from a DLC character was Megalovania with the Sans costume. And that wasn't a DLC fighter, that was a DLC costume. Looks like a weird, like, exception rule kind of thing. Oh wow, that's speed. I don't blame you. Oh, also, I've heard, how long is Astral Chain? I heard that's kind of a long game, too. I need to look it up on how long to beat the Really Say, but it is a very long, a game from Platinum in general. It's not like, say, a Bayonetta game where it's like 10 hours or something like that. It's much longer. Yeah, about 30 hours. Ooh, that'd be almost an all-year thing. At least a good chunk of the year for a stream. I got the Twitter header. Okay, cool, Amber. I appreciate that. I'll probably look at that here in a minute, and hopefully I don't screw up my game window again. I gotta remember not to hit the D-pad until I reselect that window. Oh, that's what this does. This is a laser switch, so I activate the laser, and I need to activate the two switches on the other side with it. Interesting. I didn't notice that the first time. Very different. Who needs pinball when I can fly? Fruit of lepers. Come on. Ah. We're at the edge, Tails. Okay. These are interesting bumpers. I'm just gonna fly all the way around. That'll probably be safer. Okay, now they bounce me the opposite direction. These are weird platforms. I don't know what triggered the flip. This is a really funky song. I like it. Let me actually download the soundtrack for this. Oh, I flew over the goal. Don't fly over the goal. Yeah, that's a really good looking header there. Good job, Amber. And for people in chat, there's your sneak peek at some of the new art that we have here in our group. That's just my art there. Although, you guys kind of see a theme with mine. The others, keep an eye out for that. Probably follow the LPR League Twitter, at LPR League. Hit the dank spring tails, thank you. Okay, this theme don't like as much as the last one. Too much dubstep. I thought I only hear dubstep when I'm high on those fuzzies. Come on. There's no fuzzies here, so where's my dubstep coming from? I think Twitch chat broke Matt's computer. Can't see any new messages. I would say refresh and see what happens. And sometimes Twitch chat I know can just break. A refresh usually fixes it. Also, I hate how we both just hit each other. I kind of wanted to keep that shield. I'm playing one of the Sonic games on Genesis. Doctor's office kid or dentist. Where's the doctor for some reason? Yeah, that's an interesting experience then. I've had some interesting Sonic experiences similar to that. I wouldn't say a dentist, but I actually played some Sonic Adventure and even Sonic Shuffle at my old middle school. In 7th grade, one of my teachers just had a Genesis set up in their classroom. I don't know why. And it had Sonic Adventure and Sonic Shuffle for it. So I played a tiny bit of those games. I already played Sonic Adventure at the time because that's when I owned it on GameCube, but that was really the first time I ever played a Dreamcast in general and Sonic Shuffle. It was an interesting experience. I didn't play enough to really know how the game was. I mean, I know now people just say it's a worse Mario Party. I need to play it more for myself to really see how much worse people think it is. I've seen it, and the biggest problem is it's slow. I play other slow party games, and they could be good with a good group of friends. Like, say what you will about Mario Party 9, that was one of them I have a good time with some friends at one point. And it's mainly because of the group of people, because the game is okay. I don't like its new formula for the boards, but when you play it with the right set of people, minigames can be pretty fun. You see chat now, Matt? Alright, good. A nice old refresh definitely fixes you then. Can I get down there to get those boxes? Yeah, there we go. Hey Kira, how you doing? Very late? That's fine. Don't worry about being late. I'm doing good though. Thanks for asking. I'm not very answered. Let's not die to that guy again. Huh? I can spin dash here too? What does spin dashing do? Is this... Wait a minute. Is that a Sonic only thing? So can I actually replay this level with Sonic? Like, when you beat the game, does it give me a level select? Can I please fly over this thing? There you go. If this gives me a level select and I could choose whatever character, then that makes more sense. Because spin dashing was not doing anything as Tails, but flying does. That has to be a Sonic only thing, which means extra replay value on this game. This almost sounds like Donkey Kong Country 3 music. I don't know why in particular. It's something to like make me think about like a cave level from DKC 3. Kind of weird. Maybe just like the instrumentation, like the fast portions of it. Just make me think DKC 3. These are also some very weird platforms. Why did I get so much speed? What is going on? I'm just turning around and I just zip to the other side. So many rings. Give me the rings. I want to hit 200 this time. I want to see if I get 2 lives. Come on. 200? Yeah, 200. Yeah, I got 2 lives. So 100 rings give you a life in the special stage, just like normal game. Oh, it's this thing again. What? What are the buttons? Okay, well I fell off, but it didn't really seem to matter. Oh, it activates a laser. Interesting. Now what? Oh, nice Sonic CD remix. This almost sounds like something from Stardust Speedway, like a remix of one of those songs. Did I not hit you? You keep on going back and forth between the foreground and background, and no time are you on my layer. Yeah, this is weird. How do I hit you? I want to hit you. Sonic Chaos Emeralds? I don't think so, because that was the 4th special stage you went through and nothing. Oh, I get it. I gotta hit these at the right time. Yeah, there you go. You have to hit these switches pretty much when he's coming up. So I gotta time that last one. Alright, go for it. There you go. Clever. I thought that was just a one-time thing, because the arrows disappeared. Oh, it still takes more damage. It's kind of confusing when he blows up that long, because that normally signifies in these games that you've killed the boss, but here it's just... I did that too early. Here it's just showing you did damage for a very long time. There you go. That was the real death because the screen went white. Or not. Okay. Why'd you trick me, game? The only thing you did was bring the ship closer, which doesn't matter. There we go. That's the real victory, because I can't move. That's a little fake out it gave us there. I don't know why it decided to flash the screen and then move the ship closer. I didn't do anything. It was just a little confusing. It's probably there just to trick the player. Oh no, we crashed. Makes sense, no one was driving that crazy thing. And the robot's crying. Ah, nice touch. What? Why? Esoon's theme does not fit. That's a bulgy-eyed Sonic. That's how you react for Amy to show up, not Tails. Oh, well. Tails had a good run. Yeah, I also like the realization. Oh, that guy's kidnapped. Oh, wait, I can't breathe. Huh? Yeah, I agree there, Sonic. How did you not lose your shield? You got lucky. Yeah, why don't calm music on a Sonic game? I agree, why? And the award for most unfitting music goes to Esoon's theme. And Sonic before the sequel. Don't get me wrong, that's a good fitting theme in a cutscene it usually shows up in. For Okami. Not Sonic. Oh, okay. I got the arrows, man. I just told you which direction to go, not like pick your path. Yeah, this is weird. This bubble shield is infinite. I don't lose it for taking damage. That is so weird to see this as a permanent power-up for the stage. Oh, you don't have much time to react if you're already facing a spike by the time it's on screen. You don't move fast enough in this state. Also, the double jump this bubble shield gives you is pretty weak. It's like maybe half a foot of height, and then that's it. Also, clipping through the floor. That was quick. At least the nice thing is if you spin off a ledge, you can do the double jump at that point. So I can use that to get some extra height if I'm doing a spin dash up a slope. I went far. Oh yeah, the tubes! Our tubes from Hydro City. This is some really tight platforming right now. Sony confirmed they won't be at E3 this year. Really weird to release a console this year. Yeah, I agree. Why are they not going to one of the biggest gaming events of the year for news? But they're still going to announce news about their own system sometime this year, we hope. Because it's supposed to come out in 2020. They've already said it will. Sony, honestly, as a company anymore, is really confusing the crap out of me. They're making a lot of very weird decisions. Like the reaction for Microsoft to show off what the next Xbox looks like and a bunch of games confirmed to come for the platform, shown on the platform, is like, here, just have a logo. Right away, we're not going to E3. What the heck kind of response is this? I don't play console wars, but I've had to choose a winner so far before these systems are even out. Xbox Series X is winning because we know what the heck it looks like and what it does. We know what the PS5 logo is, and that's it. We don't know when the system's even coming out at this rate, or what it is. And they won't show us. And there won't be a big event that could show us. Why? Last year they had a reason. There was nothing coming out in 2019. They need stuff to come out now. They're gonna rely on their own events for this. It's not enough, in my opinion. State of Play is really not good. It's not enough traction for them. They need bigger events than State of Play to get more coverage. Odds are Sony has a State of Play now similar to Nintendo Direct. Probably, because that's what they've been doing instead. But honestly, it's like seeing reveals of this kind of stuff at like a Nintendo Direct style presentation. It's going to feel very weird because it's going to be a last second minute drop. And then it's going to take forever for the build up, and then they're going to show us like one clip for like a minute, and then that'll be the stream. Like, the way they've been handling State of Play makes me very concerned if this is how they're going to announce what the new system looks like and what's it going to be able to do. It's very concerning. Yeah, I 100% agree there, Ethan. State of Play really isn't pushed that hard. It's like a lesser-known Nintendo Direct at that point. Like, no one really knows about them until after the fact half the time. And no one's really excited for them because all of them so far have been hit or miss to a lot of people. More missing than hit. Yeah, it's just, I don't understand what the heck's going on with Sony's marketing anymore. It's really, really bad. Like, I don't know, but after 2018, they took a nosedive. They changed a lot, and not in a good way. Also think about E3 losing its power as a placement for announcements, really. Yeah, pretty much. It's been dying for a few years, but I feel like when a major player like Sony decides to just skip it again, that really says that it's a dying thing. Because everyone's just wanting to make their own announcements separately because they think it gets them more traction, which it does in terms of the news coverage, but in terms of people tuning into it, I haven't really noticed the same kind of like big viewing base as a proper big thing like an E3. Like, Nintendo Direct actually is a great example for this. Think of how many people watch on Nintendo Direct when they just announce it randomly, and then it's like in the middle of January, for example, compared to how many people watch the E3 Nintendo Direct. It's the exact same thing, just the timing's different, but there's more people on the E3 one. Because just more people watching coverage of that event. Which includes the news people, so there's more to report. It's just weird. Never hurts to have these things as an extra supplement, but skipping big things like E3 to me, it's just always concerning. Because it just shows they don't know what to really talk about, or they have nothing to talk about. And for Sony having a new console coming out this year and skipping an event that would show off so many new things this year, that is very concerning. It tells me they basically have nothing. Probably do stuff at Gamescom. I hope so, because I don't think they did anything at Gamescom last year. I think they also skipped Gamescom. I'm getting a lot of speed here in the beginning. This is a good, solid beginning. Oh, I thought I could bounce off of you, but I guess not. No momentum. Okay, good. That was a platform. I was concerned with it being a darker shade of the piping and that was a background object. But the clear ones are background. That's good to know. I really don't like in this game how if you touch any walls, your momentum just dies and you can't move. Like the walls are magnets in a way. They just propel you in. And you can't leave. It's not like that in other Sonic games, so it feels weird on this one. Especially when you barely nudge it like that. Oh, this is not good. I wish those tails right now. You wouldn't have a hard time here. Oh, come on. Just one up. Just one up. Thank you. Oh, how did I not get hit from the electricity? Wow, okay. I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. Nice momentum. That section was not fun. I don't like... The one thing I really do not like about this game is the fact if you touch any wall, your momentum just dies and you can't move. I don't like that. That makes platforming really difficult if you just nudge a wall. Because besides that, this game is great. Oh, well, that and my other complaint I have, which is no controller support. I prefer that, but we don't get that until after the sequel DX. I only know original after the sequel has controller support. I know DX does. When I eventually play that, I'm playing the DX version. You know, I heard the DX version is apparently worse than the original release. Apparently it got buggier. That's not good. They also changed some stuff about it mechanically, too. Like, the final boss is just completely different, which is interesting. Normally, an updated version of a game doesn't change a boss, but after the sequel did. Man, that momentum, seriously, it's insane. Probably just a jank game engine. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, because Spark the Electric Jester is a jank game engine, and this is from the same dude, but even earlier, like 5 years before that game. Hey, at least the one nice thing, I could do this. That's a point over Spark, because in that game, for one, capturing OBS would mean that would not work. You wouldn't even see the pause. 2, wouldn't work. Pausing in that game just didn't work in some stages, which I don't understand how. a fundamental that's kind of required in a video game, and somehow that was broken. At least this game doesn't have a broken pause menu. Oh, of course it's gotta have a face. Every robot he's had so far, it's got a face. Now how do I hit him? Every time I hit the... Oh! I have to bounce back the torpedoes. Only certain ones though, because I couldn't do anything with that missile. That would kill me. Actually, these are more missiles than torpedoes, but when you shoot them underwater, that's more of a torpedo effect. Wow, I can't believe that didn't hurt me. Oh, I don't like how there's no rings now. I need rings. This feels familiar. Yeah, this is definitely another Sonic boss, basically. I don't know which one in particular off the top of my head, but this is definitely from a different Sonic game. Like, just the idea. I just don't like how I can't catch up to these in time. I gotta be ready, and they come very fast down from the ceiling. Like the missiles, like, actually look like missiles, they move way slower, which is weird. Wasn't expecting that. But the ones I need to hit, they move super fast, so I don't have any time to react. Mindspace Studiopolis Act 1. Oh yeah, that's right. This is basically the Act 1 boss, which is interesting because that wasn't until another 5 years, and that guy never worked on that game. So this dev had the idea that Christian Whitehead and his team had a whole 5 years later. Very interesting. How did that not hit? I rolled into the thing, so it should have bounced at him, not at me. I was hoping because it was turning blue, I would be able to bounce it back at him anyways. Because turning blue showed I was doing something to it. Oh, and I couldn't see that over the stupid water. Now you got the banner done for YouTube as well. Alright, appreciate it, Amber. I'll look at that here in a moment. These missiles come down way too fast, and then you got a slow burn like this. Those long missiles are just a slow burn at that point. Not that threatening, but they're just annoying. Oh, I jumped over that. They're not getting up a height. And now he's launching these simultaneously, so good luck trying to hit the thing without bouncing into an explosion. Oh, the slope screwed me up there. Not good. Oh, no, no, no! I was afraid of that. Couldn't do anything there, because if I went backwards, I would have still died. That was really bad timing for two to be right on top of each other. Why? Oh, I don't know how I didn't hit that the first time. I got lucky I didn't get hit with an explosion. These missiles are very weird. Does this fight seriously only give you the 6 rings in the beginning? We have not seen a single ring yet, and we're into a minute. That's punishing. The other boss fights at least gave us more rings, but this one's just lacking. Come on. Oh, speaking of which. Good. Why is the water flashing? Why won't it stop? Thank you. Okay, Sonic Rush music. What's with the after image? That was weird. Oh yeah, that banner also looks really good. I like how the blue just fades out onto the side too. That's a nice touch. Well, Tails, you got lucky. Suddenly being released because glitch. What? Wait, what's with the signs? I mean, they're flickering to egg me once in a while, but they're just Sonic. That one's not flickering, though. Whoa, what was that thing? That was a weird-looking dude. Yeah, look at that! If you didn't have that little crystal surrounding you, you'd just be a giant cannon on a stick. Oh yeah, I got that dog paddle. Sweet. Let's hope we got dog paddle. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get the ring. Pyramid template file and banner as well. Okay, good. I always appreciate that. Especially because, obviously, the links you'd send probably have compression. So the actual files won't have the compression. What? Oh, that's what he does. I thought he shot out a cannonball, not a gust of air. Not drowning today. What is this? A ring box? Rings, yeah. Looks like a water cannon like Bomb on Battlefield. Kind of, yeah. Can I please jump over the spring? This is such a narrow ceiling. Keep on paddling, Tails. That's a weird looking caterpillar. Without his body, it just does not look complete. Maybe acts like wind when you're underwater? I'll find out. Yeah. 'Cause the bubble hurts on ground. Anything up here? Kind of. There's a bunch of rings, which hasn't really amounted to much at this point. It's just nice to have. Okay, guess we're going this way now. Supposed to be more down here. No, it's just a life. Alright. Troll springs then. Let me get a bubble. If I can get on land, that is. Oh, that's what the poles do. Alright, where's the bubbles? I saw a bubble over here. Alright, come on. Bubble. 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 I hate bubbles. I swear, when you need them, they never show up. Might as well get these rings again. Back up to 50. And then there's that life down here, so I'll just grab that again. I can definitely see how we're supposed to progress for how far that launches you. Get up there! We're not gonna drown again because of some weird collision. Alright, come on, Bubble. There you go. Bubble gives you anxiety. You're not wrong. I want to go further up. I'm gonna go further up. I can swim, dang it. Oh, get the pulley. Nice Yoshi Island sound effect. This game's taken a decent amount from Yoshi's Island so far. It's Yoshi's Island, Kirby, and then obviously Sonic. If a Sonic fan game didn't take ideas from Sonic, I'd be concerned. Okay, turn me back a bit. Alright, well, enjoy your food, Ethan. Okay, every time those wrenches get launched up, the punch sound effect is the last thing I'm expecting to hear. Flying was a mistake. Why we red? Oh, some caught the force on fire. Oh boy. Left on the campfire. Nice animation. Oh, wait, whoa. I'm going back for that checkpoint. I want that checkpoint. Ah, that's all the bubbles. Go back. I need a bubble first. Thank you. That's so weird every time. Just walking through and suddenly here's a punch. I don't see anything happen, so just, alright, who's punching? And why? Oh, no, I want that bubble. I don't know where that current came from, but it's kind of concerning. Did we get a sound glitch? We're still drowning. I mean, we're not actually drowning because you would see a timer. That was weird. The music didn't stop for the drowning. A little too far. Go back. Why are we purple all of a sudden? Burning a forest doesn't usually turn it purple, just saying. This has to be the industrial side. We're obviously seeing more industrial parts already. But this is like the industrial side of the forest. It's already been basically all converted into Well, whatever this is for Eggman. Very Planet Whisk-esque for that reason. A little too far. Go back up. Too bad I can't fly out of that little bounce animation, because it's hard to take full advantage of that. What's with the punch sound? Every time it throws you off. It's so out of place. Flying was a mistake. Where's the land? I want to stop. Thank you. Oh, of course. Troll Spring. You worked so hard to get all the way down here. Go back. I swear there's more Troll Springs here than Sonic CD. And there was a lot of those in Sonic CD. I guess that was literally just for the air. Oh, no, I didn't want to fall. It's fine. I guess I'll take this path now. Which is useless. Okay, we're going back up. Every time. Stop doing that. Throws you off. Bubbles, please. Oh, drowning music overlapped again. That seems to be a common occurrence. Good news, we drowned at the gold ring. What is this from? I know this is from a Sonic game, but which one? I know I've heard it, but it's been so long, I can't remember where exactly. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I lost track of myself there for a second. Because when you go off screen, you are just off of it. And you zip back pretty quick from the other side, so it's very easy to lose track of yourself on that special stage if you just go too far to the right. We'll say, this game is being very generous with the one-ups. You're looking for me? Oh, hi. That was a weird stare down. How do I hit? What is this song? I've heard it before, but I can't remember where. This is definitely not Sonic. Not even close. Okay, you are awkward to hit. Also, I'm out of rings. I don't like this. Flame the Bumblebee. It kind of sounded like the beginning of it, and then it just changed. Oh, how did that hurt me, not you? Come on, your hitbox is stupid. What's with this dude's hitbox, seriously? You have to hit his sides. If you hit underneath, which is looking like the safer spot, it hurts you. That's confusing. Yeah, I just phase right through his bottom, but not his panels on the side. That is weird. It's also gonna make hitting him really, really weird. Because there are just moments I can't really get up to his sides. And how do you do anything here? Come on. I don't like this. Oh, and you're off screen. I can't see that. Okay, now hitting you at the bottom works. I'm gonna try to hit you when you're doing this diagonal shot, because it seems like every time I try to jump, I get hurt. There, dead. Screen, can you scroll? This is concerning. Well, at least I got the victory screen, so I know I move on, but what happened? Why'd the screen stop scrolling down? Yeah, I don't agree with this hitbox on that one. That was pretty bad. To me, the side panels look more dangerous, so I wouldn't want to try to hit those. It looked like I would just bounce off of them, and they're lasers, so I would get hit. The bottom looks safe, and where he's open, but that doesn't do anything, it's backwards. Oh, not this again. Every time I hear this, I'm just expecting a tiny little green dot to jump around on the screen, and it's not, it's just tails. Oh! Hi! Whoa, you lie! Okay, that was a little concerning. I'm not gonna lie, when that game was on that black screen for a while, I thought it crashed. Oh, it's all the dang troll springs all of a sudden. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is from the same dev who worked on Spark the Electric Jester. Because this song is just straight from Spark. Or at least tonally, it's one of the same as Spark's. So you can tell he also did the same kind of music. It makes sense. You have a certain style when you make this stuff, and it transfers over to your other product. I didn't know that was gonna be fire. Oh, okay. No, gotta go more. How much more? How much do you want? I want to power your whole facility with just this one machine? What is this? It's doing... unless it's just a background flicker object that's supposed to do it all the time, that's weird. I guess so, because this is a completely different path. What? Why? Or is this the same way we just came from? Nope, same way. What the heck? This is weird. This is a very weird portion of the level. This is definitely from the same dev who made Spark, because this is the same crap he pulled in that game too. Yeah, that was confusing. It's one of those circling paths, but you got one arrow telling you to go right and one that tells you to go left, so they're just telling you to go backwards. And it's an infinite loop if you don't go down, which is the one arrow we're missing. Eggman just being a troll with his arrows because they're not really that helpful. I'm waiting for one that just says up and it's through a ceiling. Like, nope. Sorry, Eggman, but that doesn't work. Oh, that's a spike, dude. Okay, well, I thought he was just a ball. Also, I didn't know that was a crusher. I thought that was a background object at first. Oh, come on. I guess if you're quick enough with those dudes, you can actually kill them because they are balls. Balls that get spikes. I jumped a little too early there. I should have waited. Oh, don't fall. I tried to jump off that, but you just slid off anyways. It's just for rings. Probably better off not getting the rings. Oh, come on. Every time, it looks like he's gonna make it, and he's just not gonna make it. Hey Raya, how you doing? For some reason I thought you played this before. Yeah, no, I never have played this. I've heard of it, but I never played it. I've actually this game for a few years. This was actually made for a Sonic hacking contest. This was made for Sage back in 2012. So I've known about it for almost an entire lifespan, actually. I just never got around to playing it. It could be an interesting way to start off streams for the new year. Like, you can do something like short and sweet, because this should just all be in one sitting. It's not that terribly long a game. When I've looked up, it's like about 3 hours. And I think that's including watching these cutscenes, which aren't really that long. Like maybe a minute or two at the most. What's this do? Oh, it turns off the lights for starters. And the music gets more quiet. It's like you're listening to a phone speaker by holding it up to a microphone. Okay. Troll spring. It tricks you yet again. Really? All my momentum just died. Well, I'm well. Going to FF14, just lock dungeon. Nice. Well, the soundtrack so far? Yeah, it's really good. The soundtrack is really good. I mean, there's some tunes I'm a little on, but most of the songs I've been rocking out to. Oh, that was bad. Can I make up for it by going this way? Yes. Okay, cool. I thought I would go back down to the lower path and have to go all the way back around. Luckily not. What? Okay. Sure, just jump to the next platform. It's fine. It's not like it's on your same plane or anything. Stop that. Oh, these ones are awkward to hit. These are very awkward to jump on. Especially this. How? Just how? Go, 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 go. Yeah, you did it, Sonic. I'm gonna assume that'll freeze me, so let's avoid that ice. Yeah, minus the outplay so calm music. Yeah, well, besides that, if it's original music, it's good. If they're just using a song from a different game, it really depends where they use it, because the Isun theme is very out of place. I'm gonna assume we get near the end of the game if they keep on putting troll springs like this around. Stop that. Oh, okay, that was interesting. It did freeze me like I thought it would, but I was still moving. I wasn't expecting that. Like, not you're sliding around like you're an ice cube, but more or less I had control of that. Still running as an ice cube is really weird and goofy. Okay, now this just sounds straight out of Bomberman Hero. Like this, one of the song styles. I didn't think that was a platform. Okay, that was a weird save. Huh? Excuse me? How does that still count as crushing? I was nowhere near it when I died. It was a good foot away and it still crushed. No, that's not how crushing works. Ah. Well, now I know next time I get near a crusher to just zip past it as fast as possible. The frame is off of the ground. Go. Any later and I could still die from crushing. Okay. What's a hitbox? Candy crush while it's going up is not good. I highly disagree with that one. That's a bad hitbox. Let me see if I can take a different path. That crusher seems terrible. And like how I got hit and then also still got frozen. So it basically stacked damage. Are we past the crusher? I think we're past the crusher. Okay, I guess we're on this plane. No, no, no. Well, there's crushers again. I think I passed those quick and easy. This section is kind of unforgiving. I don't want to fall all the way down to the crusher. Gotta take it really slow here. Oh, wow, that was close. Definitely near that checkpoint. We would have had to redo a lot if I just died. I get hit going up the ramp? I didn't even get to see what hit me. It happened that fast. Okay, yep. I can't move. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Apparently, when you get hit in this state, it just locks your direction until you're on another piece of flat ground. Like that one piece didn't count. Okay. That happened. Where are we? Oh, we're back at the checkpoint. That's bad. We fell a long ways then if we're back down here. Hey, welcome back, Ethan. That was food. Landing over here. Well, I'll take this after getting hit on the wall. Maybe that'll prevent this. Nope, it doesn't. I don't know what those things are, but they're just dangerous no matter what. And they're in bad spots. And they're also ceilings. What's going on with this level? This is not a good level. They don't hurt you, which is good, but they just kind of kill my momentum. Which means I fall. And then this happens. I can't control anything. That one section took a cool gimmick and made it weird. Not in a good way. Oh, not this again. This is a very vertical level. Oh, I'm down here again. It doesn't seem like there's really anything on the right side, just that life. I'll go get it anyways, might as well. Not if I do stuff like that. Try it one more time. If I don't get it, I'll just say whatever and move on. Got some dirty rice, baked hamburger rice, a little bit of spice. Ooh, yeah, it does sound pretty good. We had ourselves some hamburgers here, which is pretty good. Nice simple meal, but it's good. Also kind of glad it was a simple meal because I had to, as soon as we were done eating, rush back to the computer and troubleshoot the stupid game. Because right before I got up to go get food, then it just wouldn't load. I was like, oh good. And the next hour is trying to think in my head, why would this game not load and how to fix it? I almost had to cancel this game and do something different because of that. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Where am I? I lost my bearings when I fell that far. Oh no, we're down this far? Oh, that's bad. I don't like this section level. We gotta do it again. Man, you don't have any time to react. If you don't know that's there, you just, alright, come at it. Hit it. Anything on the left this time? No. Alright, going to the right. Oh! Thanks. I appreciate you pushing me into that explosive bat. Does the song just say, go get some Advil? Like, yes, you were giving me a headache. Go get the Advil. AGDQ this year is amazing. I agree. They had a lot of really solid runs. My favorite day this year was definitely the final day because it just had some of the best stuff. Like the Mario Maker stuff was really good. Sonic Frozen was terrible. I don't like that part. Mario Maker is really good. Link to the Past crowd control went way better than I thought it would. Even though it was still pretty terrible in the beginning for Andy's sake. I'm not surprised. When you got that big of a Twitch chat, they just troll. Clone Hero is really good. I'm surprised I got all their bonuses and then smashed their goals. Oh, that's bad. I'm back down here again. Oh, God. Where's another checkpoint? I want out of this. I will say that Clone Hero demonstration, that was it was insane. Especially from someone who's played a lot of those Guitar Hero games back in the day on Expert. Just seeing someone basically destroy a guitar on stage like that is very impressive. And also after he plays, you can understand how he goes through 60 of those stupid guitars, maybe even more at this point. That guy definitely shreds it. I'm gonna skip the life this time, I don't need it. I got 10. I might actually get some progression here. Can't wait to watch GQ. Yeah, same. It's gonna be another good time. GQ is always a good time to watch. Come on, I don't like how you get hit by this and you're just committed to being frozen and taking the damage. That's really bad. There's nothing I can do to break out. Nothing. I'm mashing all the buttons that this game allows me to actually do. Like, I've noticed it's really only a jump and a move. I haven't noticed anything extra. And apparently jumping into those bats don't kill them, it just kills you. Great. Only one I watch live is ZG's run in Glitch Expo. That's just because I never pay attention to schedule. Yeah, I can get that. It's also hard sometimes to keep up with what they're doing because it's a 24/7 marathon. So if you're not just taking the time out of your schedule to watch something that big, you definitely can miss a lot. I've heard that their YouTube uploads are a little slow right now because they had some issues halfway through the marathon uploading the YouTube stuff. It could have been like weird issues at that hotel they have for internet. Because some years at their locations, either they have some solid connections or really terrible ones at some points, and it just gives them issues. It really depends on location. And this is the first year they changed locations for awesome games. Please give me rings. I need rings. Where are the rings? I disagree! Why? He died way before I did. I hope you guys like this section. I sure don't. This game hasn't been that difficult up until now. This one specific level just changed everything. Oh, hi, life. Give me that. No, 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 no. I don't like how I'm committed to this. I can't move. I'm holding left. The whole time I held left and I wouldn't stop going right. Suave AGQ because politics. Yeah, I've heard some people say that. I can understand why. I never really pay attention to that stuff, so it's never really bothered me. I also have been issues with San Andreas run, which was the last one uploaded. I wonder what kind of issues then. It could be a copyright music stuff because GTA games are always plagued with that issue. That's the only problem when you do anything when it comes to San Andreas, or any GTA, I guess I should say, for content creation. Just, it's a copyright nightmare because of all the copyright songs. Even if you mute them, there could still be a chance of just something being flagged. Because I know some visual stuff also gets flagged with GTA. But there is also sometimes a nudity thing in the game, so it doesn't help. Be 3 houses in an hour 45. That is quick, yeah. I'm not too surprised. That speedrun scene definitely knows how to break RPGs. Make them really, really quick. Wow, are you serious? There was only one checkpoint. And also, why is the camera still going up? Camera just does not want to stay down. Going up to space. I did not like that level at all. That was a bad level. Ugh. Also, Sonic Rush special stage music. This is different. Oh, okay. I didn't know those were going to be, like, springs, basically. Interesting. Rain Dawn speedruns like 3 hours because the animations radiant are slow. Yeah, some games can be way worse to speedrun than others because of just animations. When it comes to any like 3D RPG, I can get hit or miss. Depends. I mean, I was dealing with that earlier because I was recording that 9-year anniversary bonus video. And man, I forgot how slow the animations were in that game. I'm not going to mention what it is just yet. But man, slow animations. Took a few minutes just to do one thing, so those animations. Thank goodness for emulators and a fast forward option. Also, thank goodness I can use an emulator this time around. Well, bye, Tails. Where'd he go? Wow, Eggman, you're breaking the trope. This robot doesn't have googly eyes. What happened? Did you run out? Sakurai's trying to tell us something. Like slow because this game's slow. Man, very wub-wubby song. Is he dead or is it just phase 2? Phase 2. No, give me the ring. Well, okay, good. I was gonna say, do we have to do the rest of this perfect? Because this game has not been that generous in these boss fight with rings after like a minute. I mean, the last one was even worse. Sonic's boss is like, alright, 10 seconds in, and no more rings for you. All you get, those 6 rings. I'm really lucky every time he hits me with his javelin, it doesn't actually do damage. Okay, that's it. Can't say what Sonic's doing, just make man sad. Did Tails just die and go to heaven? Yeah, I'm seeing what you did to Jared's banner now, too, Amber. Just the tagline at the end. It's pretty fitting for what he does. Just whatever. It's random. Okay, this started like a Kirby song, and now it's almost like a Galaxy song. Interesting mix. Very interesting mix. Well, there we go. Hey, the Jew, how you doing? Okay, guess that was a secret path. It's gonna be one of those levels, isn't it? You can't tell what's real and what's fake. Wait a minute. This is Believe in Myself. This is Tails' theme. It's an orchestrated version in Believe in Myself. Was not expecting this. This is really good and really cool. Was not expecting one of his levels just to be his main theme from Sonic Adventure. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Go back, go back. I seen that. Give me that shield. Bottomless pits? I don't know what they are. I'm Tails. I can fly. The bird wanted to show me what it was, though. Ooh. No, 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 not again. That is very punishing. Okay, well, that was just me. Just mashing to get out of that quicker, which is a bad idea. Okay, there's definitely one song I wanted to listen to after this game is done. It's this. This is orchestrated Believe in Myself. It's just really good. I can't say that enough. Especially because that's one of my favorite songs from Sonic Adventure. It's a really good song. I'm gonna give you a warning. I get what you're doing with that joke, but please don't go there. See a comment like that again and we'll time it out. Those kind of jokes that don't improve up in my chat. Okay then. Sure. That really wasn't the easiest skull post to see. Too many clouds. Yeah, see, everyone gets one warning. So, guys, watch wording. That's always what I ask people. Something like that could easily offend someone. Okay, why am I getting propelled forward? I don't see wind. In fact, I would think I'd get propelled the opposite direction because there's rain, pushing me to the left, not the right. It's like I'm getting sucked in every time I open up a cloud. Who knew when you go in the clouds you get amazing orchestra covers of songs? I didn't know this. I like this. Nope, just fall through the floor. Sure, that wasn't really the easiest to tell it changed. There's 2 troll springs, really? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me in that regard. Ah, I knew it! Okay, bouncy cloud inside the other cloud. Not the easiest to see. That's the only issue I have with this zone in general. Both Act 1 and Act 2 seem to have that same issue. Sometimes you can't tell what's real and what's not if they hide something in between clouds. A little hard to see. Kill all the birds! They don't deserve to live. Nope. I'm not gonna die today. Hang on. Wasn't expecting a ring in stage 2. I think that's the first time that's happened. Looks like Super Nintendo World's being shared. Looks like it reminds me when Pokken Tournament got announced because NOA's Twitter's talking about. I don't know what Super Nintendo World is. I guess I'll have to look into that if we're getting some extra news when it comes to some Nintendo stuff. Yeah, no, I remember how Pokken Tournament got announced. It was just kind of weird. Kind of came out of left field. They didn't really hype it up too much. Just, oh yeah, you guys get this arcade fighter. What? Like, cool, but what? And then Pokken Tournament came out, did better than Street Fighter V, but still did bad because it was on Wii U on its last leg year. That's why the Switch version is radically different. And also beat Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Capcom failed twice. That is the one takeaway. You could hate Pokken Tournament with a burning passion, but still remember, it's better than Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It still did better than both of those games. To be fair, Pokken Tournament is really good. Oh, Super Nintendo World's the amusement park. I completely forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's been so long since we really talked about that. Yo, this is a good remix. Also, this is a box. Wasn't expecting this. Orchestra Sky Sanctuary. Yes, I definitely want this. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was doing, because I didn't notice the difference. Can't stand on that for too long. Why didn't we get a song like this in Smash? Like, come on, they barely remix anything Sonic. I love the fight with this music going on a Sonic stage in a Smash game. It's so good. Tails my favorite character in Sonic, in large part because I grew up with him. Ah, I guess you were the player too in some cases, or you just chose Tails over Sonic in some of the games. If you want to be honest, Sonic is not Sonic. Tails is probably one of the better characters. Like, he's probably better to play in 3 and Knuckles than Sonic in a lot of ways because he can fly. So it's easier for him just to get to the top half. I like playing as Tails more in some of the games he's in. It doesn't really matter who you pick in Sonic 2, because Sonic 2, nothing's different between the characters, so you might as well just choose who you like. And fix that until Sonic 3. Oh, no, 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 I want to go right, not left. Stupid spring. There you go. That was a really bad combination of things, and we didn't hit a checkpoint yet, so hope you liked the beginning. We're back. Choosing for Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic Mania. Oh, yeah, so like pretty much a lot of the games he's playable in. I get that. I usually prefer playing as Tails than Knuckles in a lot of cases, mainly because Knuckles' jump is not great. I mean, he has the benefit of climbing on walls, but the fact that he barely can jump is not easy in a platform. Definitely the hard mode in pretty much any 2D Sonic he's in. Come on up. Don't know where we're going, but we're going until I just give out. Please tell me there's not a pit down below us. 'Cause I don't know where this took me at all. Where are we at? Did we go nowhere? Yeah, I don't think we went anywhere. I feel like I actually went backwards somehow. Wait, no. No, this is different. I wanted those rings, but... Alright, sure. At least we got these ones. Okay. That was weird. I couldn't move. No, really? Have I ever had problems with Elgato videos affecting Sony Vegas before I swapped Premiere? No, because I never used Sony Vegas and an Elgato capture card. I had issues with my old capture card in Sony Vegas, Naver Media, but that was because it had a very weird file format. I didn't record videos in a proper frame rate. It was just whatever it felt like. So I didn't have those issues. I know you've had issues before importing Elgato clips at times because it doesn't recognize the audio, but that's a Sony Vegas bug. It definitely sounds like at this point, you should probably best off learning a new software. Because I don't know why that just happens. I swear, Vegas sometimes just gives up when it comes to trying to recognize a new format. That's one of the biggest reasons why I just had to stop using it. There's too many workarounds you have to do just to actually use the software. It's so dumb. No! Bird, come back! Bird, come back! Ah! Okay. It's a very nerve-wracking boss. Alright, good, he's dead. Okay, Ray. Well, enjoy your food. Hopefully we see you in a bit, and if not, then you have a good night. Oh no, don't you just hate it when your bird just stops flying and just burns his engines? I hate that. Oh, I'm not giving up. I'm almost there. Okay, maybe I'm giving up after all. Now they're friends. Sonic helps him out. And now we got the official canon, and they're friends. Suddenly SA2 music. Just in case you didn't know where we're at, here's just a giant death egg sign. Eggman must have installed those because sometimes he gets confused. What is my machine called again? Oh yeah, that's right, the death egg. Thanks, me. Yes, Sonic, this is the death egg. Death egg, one of many. Yeah, Eggman pulls like a new death egg out of his rear end like every week. Oh no, one went down. Bring out one of the spares. Yep, this is definitely a death egg. Although I can barely jump after I hit that red thing. It affects my gravity. Speaking of which, are we gonna flip to the ceiling at one point here? Get a little bit of like Sonic Advance 2, which is technically SA2. Nice momentum. What's the green thing? Oh, it's a booster, basically. And it gives me a floatier jump. Cool. Okay, how does this work? Prioritize the red over the green power, so I couldn't actually use my floaty jump. I'm still heavy. I wanted to hit that, but okay. Hit the next one. There we go. What's this power? Oh, it's a magnet. So if I hit this, I get sucked up to the ceiling. I need to actually do that. Oh, yeah, thanks. I couldn't see that. Oh, walk right, die. One way to go. How did I not land on that ledge? Looked like I clearly made that jump. Also, can I please fly up? Because I had to kill the dude first to activate all these platforms. I get immense height. Okay, that's a lot of height. Wait a minute. Why is this here? Control sprang to the max level. You gotta have one of these in a Sonic game. At least it gave me that max speed. It's the first time I've seen that running animation since the very beginning of the game. How do I... No, I want to go up. I want to go more up. Because I'm not allowed. Unless I hit myself like that. Alright, what do we do with this? I don't know what the green power is for yet. Doesn't seem like it did anything in that area. Maybe... Gotta jump up here? Yeah. Don't know what's different with the red instead of the blue handles, but sure, we'll just change up the color. How much more of the zone is left? I feel like we should be near the end. Yeah, there we go. When I was getting close to the 3-minute mark, it definitely felt like we were nearing the end of the zone, or the act. Always mix them up, because in some games it's zones, some games are acts. It's always hard to remember. Oh, we're actually swapping off mid-zone this time. Interesting. I guess at this point it really makes sense and definitely shows we're at the end of the game. Because now Sonic and Tails are together, and they're working with each other now. Get up there, thank you. Yeah, it's almost always insert level name, zone, act, 1, 2, etc. No exception CD. That's probably why I sometimes get confused, because I think I'm thinking about how CD does it, and CD is like that weird one that calls each act a zone instead. Which I don't know why. That was kind of weird. Well, actually, no, I kind of understand the reason why, because that was not made from the same team who made Sonic 1. So I clipped inside of the electric area. That was weird. Sonic CD was made by a completely different team, because while that game was being made, another team was working on Sonic 2. That same team was the one who did Sonic 1. Sonic CD was just a whole different team. They probably didn't know what to call them, so they just called each level a zone instead of an act. That actually resets my flight. That's interesting. Seems almost like Tails is more determined now when he flies. That actually is a difference then. That's a nice character build for Tails here. Being united with Sonic and being friends now gives him that determination he needs. I mean, Tails has always said that in the mainline games. He's always wanting to be around Sonic because it gives him more determination and courage and all that. It looks up to him as a role model. Okay, you don't have much time to get past that little lightning strike. It's almost instantaneous. Oh, you can fly and cancel out of the anti-grav. That's interesting. Now thinking about it, that face could also be because there's more gravity here, so it's harder for Tails to fly. That was also a much easier level than Sonic's. I mean, it helps when you can fly. But there wasn't nearly as much gravity stuff in this one. That was more in Sonic's level than Tails. Oh, now we're just flat out Death Egg now. Also, it said Death Egg Act 1, so I guess that area we just went through doesn't have a boss. They just put the boss in Death Egg. That's different. Also, this is the Death Egg from Sonic 2 in terms of music. That's interesting. Why? It's not Sonic CD. We don't need this time travel. Can I seriously not make that jump anymore? I actually have to do it like this. That's weird. Okay, I get what I need to do. Jump. Let go of the controller. Oh, okay. Because I know I need a lot of speed. There you go. I had to land and build back up my speed. Different. This is Sonic 2 Death Egg with chemical plant tile set. Probably in Sonic Mania 3. Because, hey, what? Sonic Mania 3. It's not like a bootleg gamer now. Skipping 2, going 3. Sonic Generations 3 is what I meant, because Forces might as well just be Generations 2 with how it's structured. And use chemical plant there, so might as well. Oh, well, guess we'll go into space. Hey, we get a finger waggle. That's different, because every time we run past the goal, this is the one time we can see Sonic.
Tails.
Oh, wow, that's weird. Voice acting. It was a really bad Tails. It was like Sonic OVA, Sonic voice. Oh, the boss is just a very tiny Death Egg robot that can teleport. With a giant laser. Okay, this is weird. Get a load of this. Can you make it over here, Sonic? Flying ring. Well, okay, wasn't expecting this. Holy crap. Eggman brought a bow gun. Okay. Okay, I couldn't even see those. Some of those arrows just kind of blended in with the clouds flying in from the background. When the clouds are a light white and your arrows are a light gray, they kind of blend in. Also, I don't know how I deactivated this the first time that we fought Eggman here. So I definitely stopped his arrows, and I don't know how now. I wish I can replicate that. I have an idea. That kind of works. But now I'm dead because I don't have a ring. That is so bad. You need rings when he's doing that. If you don't have rings, you're just dead. Because he will combo you. Okay, that's how. I have to bonk him on the head. If I don't bonk him on the head right away, it just won't work. It's 2 days of talking about just Sonic games, music, and Eggman's antics. Especially in the later games. This guy's just comedy gold in later games. Oh, well. Okay. Get the ring! Get the ring! Okay. Survive that, at least. No rings in that phase, and you're screwed. Oh boy, give me a ring. Where are the rings? Fall from the sky, please. Okay, well, I don't need it now then. That was a little too close for comfort. Now I get a ring. Come on. Hey, I heard you need a ring. Here, take it on the victory screen. Thanks, Sonic Gods. I hate you too. Oh, hey! We never got any of these all game, but there's our first Chaos Emerald. Last time we seen this was the intro cutscene. Oh, that's interesting. We just randomly find the 7th Emerald just flying in the sky. Very convenient. Well, that's how we get Supersonic. It's one of those you get from a cutscene. And of course he has green eyes, even that makes no sense. If this is classic Sonic, he never really got the green eyes. Oh, and this plays out just like a Supersonic boss fight from the advanced games. The same amount of knockback, too. Oh, wow. It's So much knockback. I can't move. He's stun locking me. Supersonic always had green eyes, at least in Classic. I guess I've never really paid attention to that detail, because I've always known he had the green eyes as Modern, but that's a whole different thing. Oh yeah, that's right, because he gets green eyes in Super form, but then red eyes in his Modern form when he goes Super. A little awkward to hit him, because when I hit Eggman, I get knocked back. Want to fire? Thank you. I like this orchestrated cover of Sky Chase Zone, too. I am also very low on rings. I don't like how you just teleported into me. Couldn't do anything there. You're gonna fire. Thank you. Oh, how did that not count as a hit? There we go. I don't like this ring count. That's a little better. Okay, that's a lot better. We did it. Now, please give me the victory screen so I don't die on the white screen. Okay, good. Oh, man. If I died after he died, that would have been stupid. Whee! That's a very weird animation for you falling, Sonic. Ah! Ow, you were busy, Tails. My plane! Yeah, I found it. Low fuel. Sorry, I never gas this up. I never fly it. I don't even know how to fly. And now they're landing into Emerald Hill. And that's Sonic 2 begins. That's it. Interesting game. I'll give it that. It's a very interesting look in terms of story on what happened between the events of Sonic 1 and 2. Because it shows how Sonic and Tails meet, and it shows where that 7th Chaos Emerald comes from. It doesn't come out of nowhere, so it doesn't really explain anything, but there it is. Is this a Japanese song cover? Yeah, it's a Japanese. I don't know what this is, unless it's an original song. Hard to tell. I should probably still talk over it just to be safe, because I don't know if this is copyrighted, so let's just keep on talking. Yeah, this is a very interesting game. I have some weird issues with it mechanically, because I don't like how when you touch a wall, your momentum just dies, and you can't move. That's a big problem, in my opinion, for a platformer. And then the fact it doesn't have any controller support, that is just weird. If you don't like playing with mouse and keyboard, then I'm sorry to tell you, but this game isn't for you. You have to use weird workarounds. I'm using Joy to Key just to play this with a controller right now. It works. It's not ideal, but it works. Outside those two things, I think the game's great. It's a really good fan game with some very interesting levels, very clever ideas. And I can see where a lot of the inspiration for some stuff that Spark the Electric Jester took from this game. I wonder how much more I can see in after the sequel as well that was used in Spark. Because keep in mind, this is the same guy who made an official game later, which was Sonic inspired. Oh, I guess that song's over. Here's this one. That's a weird cut. Also, this credit scene keeps on looping the same cutscenes, which is a little weird. Now the song's changing again. Okay, that's another thing. Music in this game is really good. The original stuff is so good, but when it used music from other games, it sometimes felt okay, or sometimes just didn't fit the situation. It's very weird. I don't know. This is the latest version of the game, which was released for Sage, so I don't know, maybe if there was an earlier build that had different physics or different music. I'm not exactly sure on that one, but yeah, this is a weird credit scene because he gets on swapping songs between all the different levels. That's so weird. But I can recommend this game to people who just want to play a fan-made Sonic. This is one of the best fan games I've probably played in a very long time. I'll give it that. It does take some weird and interesting workarounds, and I hope you like playing in a very tiny window, but if we can get around those hurdles, I say it's definitely worth a shot. Also, it's weird to see a Sonic team and Nintendo logo right next to each other in a Sonic game. That's unheard of. But they took inspiration and assets from other games, so they have to credit those studios. Even though it still is a gray area thing, because you're not using your original content at times, it's weird. But Sega's not normally a person for ceasing to system this stuff. They're in support. Also, what's with my negative time points? How did I get a negative? I guess I did terrible? Thanks, game. And that's it. It just throws you back to the intro. Okay. Well, I guess my playthrough of this game was abysmal because it gave me negative points. Now we gotta try it again, going for positive. That's so weird. Alright, let's skip this. Let's see if anything changes now when we load back in. Oh, yeah, there you go. So we can go to special stages, we can go into options, which is good they actually give you a separate menu for this now. Still never understand why there's only 2 resolutions here. And then level select, I'm assuming this is going to give us the power to play either as Sonic or Tails in every level. Oh, okay. Hi, Stunt Racer FX music. Oh, and you have to use the jump button to cycle through the pages. Also, this is confusing because I don't know what this level is. What is this level? You don't tell me. It's just a picture. So if I click on this level, what happens? I just play as Sonic. I can't get out, so let me just hit the reset button. This game actually does have a reset. If you hit F2, it will load back up the very first screen, send you back to the title, so that helps to get back out. Let me see what special does. I want to see if it gives us all the special stages, because we didn't actually get them all. Oh, hello, there's a boss rush. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. I was actually going to just go ahead and call it now, but it's like, here's a boss rush. Let's at least check this out. I'm probably not going to do the whole thing, because it's just going to be replaying all the same bosses we fought. I don't want to see how it handles it. But at least do the first one, see how it puts us into the second fight. Alright, he's dead. So now we go on the boss too, but how does that work? Does it just play the cutscene just like how it did in story? Because that's what it did for this boss. Yeah, there's Mega Collection music in some of the menus. I noticed that before when I was messing around with this game trying to get it to work, because I had a new game and load game option, and that gave me the Mega Collection music. Okay, yeah, so it does just throw you into boss fights 1-to-1, but still plays the cutscene, strangely enough. That's weird. I want to show one more thing about this game, which is very odd, and I'm thinking, since this is the build that was made for Sage, this is a leftover thing, basically, because it never got updated after the Sage release. So technically, I'm playing a version that a judge would have looked at. So if I go into normal mode here, I can do new or load. Let me do new. I want to show this. So here we are on Hilltop. I don't feel like playing this, so I'm gonna press the. I'm gonna go ahead and press the U key on my keyboard. And now we're in Act 2. There's a level skip button on the keyboard. Doesn't just work for levels, though. We're gonna go to Hilltop 3. And now we're gonna go into the boss. You can also skip cutscenes in the boss. More importantly, I noticed this weird glitch. Here's this cutscene. Now skip it. Here we are, Hilltop Zone, but this is not the same hilltop zone. Notice how Sonic's model changed to the Sonic 1/2 model, and there is a booster just straight from Sonic Advance here now. I'm thinking this was a beta level, but somehow doing those cutscene skips, it puts me into this area. It's not supposed to be, I guess, a normal thing. We've never seen this level. Also, I can't go down. It says to spin dash. You spin dash this way. You fall back onto the platform you're on. So yeah, this is definitely looking like a cut level because there's definitely things that just don't work. So I found this completely by accident by just testing out the game to make sure it would work for tonight's stream. I found that level skip button by accident trying to figure out what keys I needed to map to my controller. And then I found this by accident by just doing the level skip. It's so weird to see this. You can really see this is incomplete. Oh, wow. I'm just wondering where this is going to drop me off after you beat the stage. Because this is like Hilltop Zone Act 0, basically. Yeah, it doesn't even fade to black and back in. It just zooms the camera back over to where the checkpoint is, too. That is very bizarre. Yeah, I'm wondering about the sprite thing, too. That's interesting. Because you can even tell with the animations. This is Sonic CD. So, I'm guessing this must be the placeholder for when they were still working on the new Sonic sprite. And they just left this in, thinking no one would actually access it, but then you can easily access this by accident? Like I did? This level's pretty complete. It may look incomplete, but in terms of its layout, you can play a lot of it so far. Maybe the whole thing, who knows? A lot of spikes down there. I seen that animation change, but I hit down D-pad too fast so we can actually watch it. Nice rain. Can we get that back on screen? No, sadly not. We got this nice fog, though. And there's the goal. So, I wonder, where does this put you now? So, that kind of is Act 2, but it went backwards to Act 1. Okay, that's weird. And we get an A rank. What? And it puts us to Star Shore. So, originally this game was also going to have rankings, but that also didn't happen. This is a very weird thing that I just found by accident. Weird. Well, I guess that's Sonic before the sequel. Very weird way to end it off, I'll say that much, but fun game. You still have to work around some interesting things. The game is always in a windowed state. If you full screen it, it's not going to like it. Your computer's going to just hate that full screen resolution. And there's no controller support, so if you don't use the software like Joy to Key, you're not playing with a controller. But if you can get past those hurdles, this is a good game. I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing after the sequel, because I really liked before the sequel.